I would like to take just a second to welcome you to our AMK Innovations Incorporated presentation. We are a company that does not just design and sell ordinary paging speakers. Our company sells loudspeaker products with definite high quality and unique character. Here is the story how the AMK compact coaxial-based systems began. The U.S. marketing team for Alfa Romeo challenged the industry to make a much better compact coaxial transducer to markedly improve auto sound. The solution was an odd-looking 6.5-inch coaxial loudspeaker that our engineers saw amazing possibilities to integrate as a leader into other applications. The speaker had amazing frequency response, extremely wide dispersion, and very high sensitivity. We tasked our factory to make a speaker similar to it that implemented further improvement so it could be a leader in the commercial audio market. We designed this speaker, and we call it the CX602. First, it has an inverted rubber surround that makes it much more correct for ceiling-mounted applications. The orientation of the surround prevents cone sag and eliminates frequency cancellations from reflections returning from the surround bump. Our speakers have high sensitivity, which generates 91 decibels at 1 watt 1 meter. Wider dispersion means fewer speakers are required for ample sound coverage. So if you were to install our speakers in a typical K-12 classroom of 30 by 40 feet, we recommend you use only 2 speakers. As a result, less amplification power is needed, saving energy and money. Our SA615 has a 70-volt transformer and a 15-watt maximum tap on it because that is plenty of power to drive our speaker for most applications. The speaker has polypropylene cone material, and as such, the speaker is weather-resistant, allowing installation of our 6.5-inch coaxial speaker series in open environments. Generally, the specifications of the speaker are as follows. Frequency response is 65 to 20 kHz with a dispersion pattern of 144 degrees at 2 kHz. If you would like to have the detailed specification of this coaxial speaker driver, it is available on our website, or we can forward it to you otherwise. We delivered literally tons of the speaker drivers only to dealers in the 1990s when we first developed it. The speakers were installed by screw-mounting them to plain metal grills with separate, random back enclosures supplied by the dealers. As the late 90s rolled around, the industry changed to demanding full assemblies. At that point, AMK developed a 70-volt, full-assembly, acoustically matched bass reflex system. We did not stop there. We had already been working with digital amplifiers with the idea of making a self-powered option that was more flexible in terms of how audio systems could be created and used. It was a logical step to integrate the amplifiers as part of the full matched assembly. The result was a family of speakers based on the uniquely high performance of our ideal driver, mated with very high-quality integral componentry. Models include the SA615 70-volt system, SA615 NT 8-ohm version, and PSA 615 self-amplified speaker options with either 1 or 3 companion speakers driven from the amplifier in the main speaker. More on that later, but we call the 4-speaker system the QSA 615 Quad Series. The passive speakers are always connected in parallel. This should give you a general description of how our speakers are installed. There is a standard tile bridge. The speaker enclosure is based on our listed models UL 1480 and UL 2043 enclosures. A paint masking cardboard circle is provided in case you need to paint the white perforated grill mounted in place. More on the grills a little bit later. One unique aspect of our speaker assembly is that it is an all-metal configuration. There are no plastic parts. Even the flippers on the side of the enclosure are made of metal, as you can see. There are spring metal tabs on the back side of the grill we provide, which fit into the slots on the rim of the can. The grill snaps right up to the can. This system makes grill installation very easy. Other benefits of AMK's SA/PSA grills, since they are also made of all-metal parts securely welded together, They will not be subject to one of the issues you have frequently come across. Other ceiling grills tend to change color at different rates as they age. The rim of the grill and the perf screen are often of different materials. AMK's grill is all metal with one paint formulation used to ensure consistency and little or no color variance for a long time. You also have the choice of a 2x2 ceiling grid mounting format with the same configuration of speakers we have just seen, 70 volt, 8 ohm, and self-amplified. We use the same volume enclosures and mount them to the 2x2 configuration, even including the QT speakers in the quad set. The 2x2 lay-in format allows substantial time savings in many installations. Building around this uniquely high-quality 6.5-inch coaxial loudspeaker driver, we have developed enclosures in a wall mount version to match the sound and performance of the ceiling speaker. These cabinets are the CS series and the PCS series shown here. They are available in black or white, with a U-bracket, or with the option of a fully rotational mounting bracket, the SB35B. The application of our entire range of speakers includes classrooms, corporate boardrooms, houses of worship, health care, and individual listening spaces. One benefit of the self-powered version is that there is no need to have separate amp racks taking up room space. We use a 20-watt Class D digital amplifier, which, by the way, is U.S. designed and 100% made in the U.S. This small amp board fits easily and efficiently inside our enclosures. Here is an illustration of our self-amplified speaker system that can be installed in a typical classroom. Line-level audio is brought out directly from a projector going into the audio input of our powered speaker. Standard speaker wire is used to connect the companion speaker, or for the QSA installations, the 3 companion speakers. Speakers are always connected in parallel. There are many different options to choose from. The input signal choices can be stereo to mono unbalanced input, or just one balanced input, or one unbalanced input. The type of connectors are Phoenix style, RCA, or 3.5mm mini plugs. You can use your own power source. We recommend you use 12 to 24 volts DC at 1.5 amps for these applications. We have found that most dealers use the power supply that comes with the package. There are 2 kinds of power connections available. One is a screw-mount wall wart type with Phoenix-style connector, and the other is a desktop power supply with a 2.5mm N-jack connector. All these different options are possible because we import components from overseas and buy or fabricate the rest here in the USA. This gives us the freedom to make the speakers according to the dealer's preference as each project dictates. So depending on the options and quantities of the models you order, they usually ship within a couple of days. Since all the speakers are assembled here, we are able to do quality check and control here in Washington State before they are shipped. This substantially reduces the need for urgent replacement of malfunctioning products. Our products meet the Buy America Act requirements for most government projects. Here is a typical example of our self-amplified speaker. As you can see, the signal input is a 4-position Phoenix-type connector with stereo to mono unbalanced signal conversion inside the assembly. The white screw terminal block is used for the companion speaker. The 2-position Phoenix-type connector is for power input. Please note on this power supply there is a loop in the middle of the top. The screw-eye loop allows you to screw mount the power supply securely to a duplex outlet. This is especially helpful in cases where it is facing downward, like for ceiling mounting a video projector audio system. Please visit our website, amkspeaker.com, for more complete and detailed specification information for various choices of our loudspeakers. At AMK Innovations, we are continually working to meet the expectations of today's needs and future technology advances. 2 such products in the works are an infrared microphone system and IP addressable audio. Thank you for watching this presentation.